Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Today we're talking about one of the strangest wild cats on Earth, a feline that actually loves water, dives for its dinner, and breaks nearly every rule we usually associate with cats. Yes, today's topic is the fishing cat. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. Along the edge of a quiet wetland, under the cover of darkness, a stocky, spotted shape crouches motionless at the water's edge, eyes locked on something just beneath the surface. In an instant, it plunges headfirst into the water. This is the fishing cat, one of the only wild cats on the planet that hunts primarily in water. Today, we uncover the real story behind this remarkable, water-loving predator. The fishing cat is a medium-sized wild cat found across South and Southeast Asia, typically inhabiting wetlands, mangrove forests, marshes, and areas along rivers and streams. Adult fishing cats generally weigh between 5 and 16 kilograms, roughly twice the size of a large domestic cat, with a stocky, muscular build noticeably different from the leaner body shape seen in many other small wild cat species. Their coat is covered in dark spots arranged in rows along an olive-gray background, providing effective camouflage among the reeds, grasses, and shadows of their wetland habitat. Unlike most cats, which generally avoid water, the fishing cat is remarkably well adapted to an aquatic lifestyle, featuring partially webbed feet that assist significantly with swimming, along with a distinctive double-layered coat that helps repel water and maintain insulation even after repeated dives. As their name suggests, fishing cats are highly skilled at catching fish, using a combination of patience, stealth, and surprising swimming ability rarely seen among wild cat species. They often hunt by crouching quietly at the water's edge, sometimes tapping the water's surface gently with a paw, a behavior some researchers believe may help attract curious fish within striking range before a swift, precise attack. Fishing cats are also capable of diving completely underwater to catch prey, and unlike most cats, they show little hesitation when it comes to fully submerging themselves in pursuit of a meal, a rare trait within the broader cat family. Beyond fish, their diet is genuinely varied, also including crustaceans, mollusks, small mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians, giving fishing cats considerable dietary flexibility depending on seasonal availability within their wetland habitat. Fishing cats are primarily nocturnal, becoming most active during the night and early morning hours, when they hunt along riverbanks, marshes, and the dense vegetation surrounding wetland habitats. They are generally solitary animals, maintaining individual territories that they mark and defend, typically only coming together briefly during the breeding season. Because fishing cats depend so heavily on wetland ecosystems specifically, their presence is often considered a strong indicator of overall wetland health, making them an important species for researchers studying the broader condition of these increasingly threatened habitats. After a pregnancy of around 2 months, a female fishing cat typically gives birth to a litter of 1 to 4 kittens, sheltered within dense vegetation or a secluded den near water, where they remain closely guarded during their earliest, most vulnerable weeks of life. Despite their remarkable adaptations, fishing cats are currently classified as vulnerable, with populations declining significantly across much of their historical range. Habitat loss represents the single greatest threat to fishing cat survival. Wetlands across South and Southeast Asia continue to be drained, converted for agriculture, or developed for aquaculture and urban expansion at an alarming rate, directly eliminating the specific habitat fishing cats depend on entirely. This habitat destruction is particularly damaging because fishing cats are wetland specialists, unlike more adaptable predator species capable of thriving across a wider range of habitat types, making them especially vulnerable when their specific wetland ecosystems disappear. Additional threats include hunting, sometimes in retaliation for perceived predation on fish farms or poultry, along with pollution and water contamination that can significantly reduce fish populations that fishing cats rely on for survival. Fortunately, dedicated conservation organizations across South and Southeast Asia are actively working to protect remaining fishing cat populations and their critical wetland habitat. Research programs using camera traps and radio collars continue to provide valuable insight into fishing cat behavior, movement patterns, and specific habitat requirements, helping guide more effective, targeted conservation strategies. Community engagement initiatives in several regions work directly with local fishing communities, promoting coexistence strategies that help reduce conflict between fishing cats and local aquaculture operations, addressing one of the more direct sources of human-wildlife tension. Wetland protection and restoration projects remain an essential long-term conservation priority, recognizing that protecting fishing cat habitat also benefits countless other species that depend on these increasingly rare and threatened wetland ecosystems. The fishing cat proves that nature doesn't always follow expected patterns. Sometimes, evolution produces a cat that dives, swims, and hunts fish with genuine skill and enthusiasm. Unique, adaptable, and closely tied to the health of the wetlands it calls home, the fishing cat's future depends heavily on our ability to protect these increasingly threatened ecosystems. Rare, remarkable, and truly one of a kind, the fishing cat remains one of Asia's most fascinating and underappreciated wild predators. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed learning about the fishing cat as much as I enjoyed making this for you. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who loves wildlife, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments, which animal should we cover next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.